Welcome, everybody. Super Speedway Kings Tuesday night, MaxspeedTV, Bobby with all the hobbies. I am back and ready to rock and roll. Hope your Tuesday's been a good one. If not, it's going to be, especially with these cats. Let's recap. 2 fast repairs, that's all they get tonight. They're going to have to take care of their rides to be in it, to win it. I don't necessarily know if fuel mileage is going to come that big of a play into this, but I will tell you what, the green flag pit stops, you better hang on to your ankles because it could be poetry in motion or it could be a crapshoot. But everybody's coming in at once. Oh, yeah. Speeding, getting hit, hitting somebody, spinning, being spun. You name it, it all can happen at a pit stop. But we'll find out, hopefully. It'll be nice and smooth tonight. Looking for a good race. Now, this is the old bumpy Daytona, so you're gonna have to. These guys are gonna have to really watch themselves and take care of things. There is plenty of drafting. Side drafting, it's a little scary. Depends on if iRacing wants to raise its ugly head and give you a net code or not. Yeah, you know, you play with the sword. You just might get, cut now and then. We'll have to see how it works out. Should be a good time. A full field as usual for the Super Speedway Kings. Always a full field. Only league I know where they actually turn people away every single night when they race. So if you can get in here, consider yourself lucky. That's the first step. Every single one of these cats, they can win this. But only one's going to come out a winner. We're going to find out here in about another few minutes. So grab yourself something to eat, something to snack on, something to drink. If you're in the cold part of the nation, grab yourself hot tea or coffee. And if you're in the hot part of the nation, well, you suck, and I'm jealous. Just joking. Anyway, stick around. We're going to be right back after these messages and the long anthem.
Can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fights, oh, the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket train, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, Satan's that star-spangled banner, yeah, wave for the land another praise, and the home of the brave.
This is Rio of Madison Rising, and you're watching MaxspeedTV.
Welcome back, everybody. You just saw my instant replay caution MaxspeedTV little commercial thingy right there, right? Now, I'm curious, how many of those are we going to see tonight? Are they going to play nicely, or is it going to get downright ugly? We're going to find out in about less than 2 minutes. But I do have a little surprise for you. A small one, anyway. Nothing big. But I will tell you, we got a few cats right here. There you go. We got 4 of them. Well, we can watch them. Middleton in the 69, Mr. Paul Witt in the 429, Cody Nagels in the 6, and Sebastian Marin in the 23. That's who we're going to get to play with tonight. All in-rig cameras. By the way, once again, for the second night in a row, Cody did not make his bed up. Man, his mother is going to whoop his butt. But anyway, that's what we're going to get a chance to watch. Hopefully, we'll get a chance to talk with some of these guys throughout the race. Never a dull moment talking to most of these guys, that's for sure. But remember, like what I said, 2 fast repairs. That's all they're going to get tonight. 0. Welcome, everybody, YouTube land. You got a driver you want me to holler out? You give me the name, the number, whatever you want me to tell them, I'll say it. I don't live by any of them, so I will say whatever you want. Not a problem. We'll make it happen, Captain. Anyway, Daytona. Definitely 2 lanes of traffic around this puppy. You may occasionally see 3, but not towards the end. And that's when everybody's butt cheeks, they crunch up. You can squirt a diamond out of their rear end. Because that's when you hold your breath and you tighten the cheeks up. Because usually in the last 5 laps, it gets nasty. And you got to be in it to win it. So you got to take care of those fast repairs. You're only going to get 2. We'll see how that works. And also, a big happy birthday tonight, Tamara Clark. I believe she's 30 years old. Doesn't look a day over 20. But anyway, happy birthday. I hope you're having a good one. If not, you're going to have a good one with us here tonight. Promise you. And maybe her man, Mark Man, can bring home the win. That'd be pretty cool, wouldn't it? All right, the guys are getting ready to head over here to the grid. And when they do, I will make the attempt to go through their last names. There's so many of them, and I got to say, it's so fast. I may just go through them and just pinpoint out a few guys because there's no way I can get through it before they take that green flag. Even I can't talk that fast. But they are coming to the grid, I do believe, at some point here. Yep, they are. Let me get a shot at them here if I can. There they are. They're here. Row number 1, Tracy Weaver in the 41, and right beside him, Sebastian Marin in that 23. We got his little mug right there. We'll have a chance to mess with him before the night's over. Let's see if I can get through these guys. Row 2, 63, Logan Hilton. And 69 beside him, Jason Middleton. And we got a picture of him too, right there, Jason, as he studies and looks things over. Row number 3, 88, Gabe Butler. Watch out, I call him a snake, and there's a reason why I call him a snake. Because he sits back in the back and he waits to the end to pounce on you, and he's got you before you even know it. And the 16, the man, the myth, the legend, the one who owns this league and others, Mr. Jimmy Crow. Row 4, the 6, Cody Nagels, and we've got him, I do believe, on camera as well. There he is, with his dirty bedroom. And the 48, right along beside him, BK Anderson. I think I hit that right. 429, Mr. Paul Witt, I've got him too. There he is. Always good to see Paul. We'll have a chance to chat with him. Beside him, Mark Mann. A little bit of pressure on him tonight, folks. That's right. Mara's birthday. He needs to win this bad boy. I really wish I hit the right button. Rusty. 15, Jackson Holbrook into 4 beside him, Rick Seabrands. Row 7. There he is, the 38, Tim Hamilton, and the 01 of Patrick Grover. Row number 8 is going to be the 02 of Seth Grover. That's correct. Twins right there by each other. The 5'10 of Richard Sanchez beside him. Row number 9, the 84, Rudolph Richard, and the 42 of Jackson Kirtland. Row 10, the 81, Michael Russell, and the 85, Mr. Al Cena. Row 11, the 001 of Josh C. I guess it's going to be CA. I don't know. We'll call him Josh. And the 46 is David Overstreet there with him. Row 12, the 21, Tony Wright, the 215 of Rhett Cadotti. And row 13, the 071, Eric Lowry, and the 088, Stefan O. Row 14, 448, Andy Bernardi, and the 07, Brian Wang. Row 15 to 95, James Mayer, and the 19 of Daniel Lewis. Row 16 to 000, flat out, plain and simple, I call him Giovanni. And the 22, James Moen. Row 17 to 71, Vincente Guerrero. And the 11 of Robert Felzine. Row 18 to 7, Dale Willoughby, and the 31 of Patrick Alvarado. Row 19 to 14, Dave Bingle, and the 45, Mr. Todd Siebels. Row 20, the 199 of William Sanders, and the 55, the Van Halen man himself, Dean Wilkinson. And the row 21, 101, Randy Miners, 74 beside him of Robert Jordan. At 22, last but not least, the 09 of Mr. Frank A. Flaminio Jr. I almost called him Flamingo. That's a good nickname. I might stick with that one. But anyway, that's it. We got through it. You know how this thing works. You can see him coming. If he likes it, we're going green, baby. Super Speedway green coming at ya. And away we go. And you know what? That would have sounded really great if I would have had the engines there, wouldn't it? We'll have to do it again on a cranker up. Tracy Weaver at a 41 on the bottom. He's going to lead them around. They're already thinking 3 wide already. You got 2 cats up there trying to get it done, and they just can't seem to get it going. But they are working hard, and of course, none other than the Groover brothers. They love the wall as much as they love anything else, I think. That's where you'll find them at. But right now, Tracy Weaver's making it look pretty good. And guess what? Gabe Butler, right there. The man, the myth, the legend. Another one. Setting perfectly in position. The 88 being the pusher on that bottom side. And why do I call it that? Because it is a rocking chair. You are as safe as in your mama's arms when you're that first truck down in the bottom lane. Supposedly. The young man, I can't call him a boy. He's 18 years old now, so I'm going to have to call him the young man wonder. Logan Hilton in the middle, being pushed by Mr. Jason Middleton. But watch the Groover brothers up top. They are doing it by themselves, just two of them. Staying right with the pack up there. Hilton in the middle. Trying to get enough speed to hop out in front of that 41. Mr. Jimmy Crow in the 16. There he sets in the 8th position. And of course, Mark Mann, he has got a lot on his plate tonight because it's Mara Clark's birthday. And she's the team owner. And I'm pretty sure that she wanting a victory out of that boy tonight for her birthday. So we'll see how that pans out. So far, so good. 3 wide racing here. You want to know? I'll get out in a minute. You want to know what it's like? 3 wide, baby, in the middle. You don't want to run nobody over. You don't want to get ran over, and you got to be real careful that you do not get that truck hot. These things like to get hot fairly easy. So you got to kind of back off and get a little air into that radiator. Otherwise, they will go up in smoke. That's right, they will go boom. That's what it's like being stuck in the middle. Riding on top of BK Anderson's. You can see that outside line just slowly fading back just a tad. Logan Hilton hops her down. We got ourselves our first caution already. As we got a few trucks flipping around, I do believe. Let's see what I can find here. Where did this happen at? Oh, let's go back here. Somewhere up in this area here. Let's see where it all starts. Let's check out one of the groovers here. I might get a better look at this. I think. I don't know. We'll try it. How's that? See if this started right here. He touches the wall. And that's going to slow his momentum down. Well, of course, the 510 really ain't got nowhere to go. He can't get off of him. And he's going to hit him in that left rear quarter. And that's going to start that whole entire episode right there. As you can see it. Right in front of your eyes. Man, Groover doing everything he can to hold that thing straight. Does a pretty good job. Now, everybody's trying to get out of the way here. And this is not going to happen. It's going to take out probably... I'd say almost half the field right here, right off the get-go. Now, somebody went for a ride, and I'm not sure which one it was, but we're going to find out here in just a second. We should be able to see it. Oh, man. Thought we would see it. Apparently, we're not going to see it. But the guys done a pretty good job, man. Mark Mann's involved. There are a lot of guys involved in that one. As you can see, they are all running in now. In and out of the pits, though, getting service, getting taken care of. But I'm going to tell you, a lot of guys had to use a fast repair on that deal. So that's got to kind of suck for some of these guys out here. They had a good momentum, had a good thing going. But looks like... Seth just barely scrubbed that wall, and when he did, scrubbed a little bit of speed off of him, and yeah, kind of got ran over a little bit. Couldn't be helped. The guy couldn't go anywhere, couldn't avoid him, and that's kind of what happened. How about you, Seth? Bobby to both, you got a copy?
Oh, yeah, I got you, Bobby.
Doing okay. Kind of looked like you came up just ever so slightly, scraped that wall, and it scraped enough speed off of you. Sort of got ran over.
Yeah, I mean, I got on the wall a little bit, but I got off of it. And, I wish I would have gotten a little slack there left, but.
Well, anyway, did you have to use a fast repair?
Yeah, yep. I might have to use another one. My car is all jacked up.
But, oh, wow. Oh, Lord.
Yeah, I mean, it's my fault for getting in the wall there, you know. We were just racing hard.
Hey, it happens. It's racing. We're going to keep an eye on you. Get that thing back out there.
All right, 10-4, man.
It's absolutely no fun unless you're out there running with your brother, because you guys, I'll tell you what, you guys can put on a show together without a doubt.
Yep, just stupid mistakes like that. We'll keep them down. Thanks, Bobby.
All right, we'll talk to you later. You heard him say it, just barely touched the wall, and that's really all he needed to do was just barely touch it. Unfortunately, that's what happens. Lights out on that godforsaken ugly pace car that iRacing's got out. Might as well be a Honda Civic. There's your top 5. Butler, Hilton, Middleton, Groover, Sanchez. Now that's got to be Patrick out there without his brother. They'd be waiting for him to catch him. So what could we say about Mr. Butler? Well, let me tell you. The guy has won more championships than I can even count up to. He is good. He's very good. Got a lot of good cats out in here. There we go. Let's try this again, huh? Green flag. Super Speedway Kings coming at you right now. I will tell you one thing. Mr. Groover better look in his rearview mirror, because here comes about 40 hungry hippos. And they are coming. He's going to take it high. And that is going to get him 2 laps down. So he's got some work cut out for him tonight. Butler down on the bottom. Sutton right there. The 5'10", Richard Sanchez, he's up on that top. You've got the 19 behind him, Daniel Lewis doing the pushing. And then you got the 31, Patrick El Dorado. He's the pusher on the bottom. Whoa, the 31 got just a little bit loose there. Not sure if the 63 might have gave him a little bit too much of a push or not. But he was able to gather it back up. All the way back in the back. There he is. Dean Wilkinson. In the 55 Van Halen machine. You see what he's doing, don't you? He's riding around, staying away from all the trucks. He's still in with the draft. He's not lost it completely, but he's hanging out back here because he's got plenty of eyeball, plenty of room to make an evasive maneuver if these cats get into it again. And they just did right in front of him. Let's watch it. Back it down. There you go. He didn't get ran over. Everything looked good for him. He's a happy camper, and that's why he's running in the back. Let's try to figure out what happened. And there it was. Let's back this one up. That was kind of up front, wasn't it? Yeah, way up front. Let's get up into this area here. See if we can see what happened right here. Oh, there it was. It looks to me like the 001 came down on Mr. Butler and gave him a little kiss. And of course, that got him sideways, and you can tell when you wreck up into the front, well, you take out quite a few fellers, and he goes all the way from the top side all the way to the bottom, and he doesn't hit anybody else. Again, we got ourselves another big-time full caution right there. Wow, what a shot those guys took. But we did get to see Mr. Wilkinson out of that deal. That's why he was running in the back. That's his plan. And right now, I'd say that was a pretty smart idea. Well, let's take a look. What have we got here so far for the race summary? Well, we got ourselves 2 cautions, 4 lead changes, 13 laps down. And the boys are coming in. You can see them all heading in. Logan Hilton's in, Cody Nagels, Mr. Lewis, Brian Wang, James Mayer behind him. All these guys are coming in, getting some work done. Now, I'll try to go through these guys if I can and give you an idea and let you know who's used their fast repairs. Mr. Sanchez, he has no more fast repairs left. He's on borrowed time. And we go all the way down here to Mr. Tony Wright, the 21 machine. He has no more fast pairs. He's going to be on borrowed time as well. Tim Hamilton in the Haviland machine. He has no more fast repairs. Then poor old Seth Groover, he has no more fast repairs as well. So these cats really got to drive extremely careful. Sanchez is going to be your leader. And he cannot afford to get in any more incidents, or he's in trouble. There's your top 5. Some of the guys who are coming in and really need to get their lap back, well, the first one will be the 41 right here. Mr. Weaver and Cody Nagels. And now Cody, he still has both of his fast repairs. As you can see, he's just coming in, getting a little bit of work done on that machine. See, just like that, he's fixed. Now, I do believe he might have used a fast repair up right there, I think. I'm not sure, though. Let's see. Nope, he did not use a fast repair yet. It didn't say he did. Yep, he did. On the top, it's going to be the 63 of Logan Hilton. On the bottom, it's going to be Mr. Sanchez. Sebastian Marin. There he is. He's just a face in a dark, dark cloud. Can't tell if he's got suspenders on or what. But there he is. He will be on that bottom in the rocking chair. Taking a look at Mr. Paul Witt. Mr. Paul Witt, we've lost his camera. All we got's his name. Well, that's not going to help us. But he's back here in the 12th position. And there he is. Jimmy Crow right behind him. And here we go. We're going to do it again. Green Flag Racing Super Speedway Kings. Hilton, then the rocket chair down on the bottom. As they say, chilling. Sebastian Marin in tow right there with him. Now that bottom line seems to have lots of momentum. You can see Sebastian hopped in late. They got no telemetry on him. Now that second line is trying to work its way back up there. Trying very hard. Brian Wang in the 07, he knows how to get around this place. Started 28th and here he's up to 14th. We've yet to see a green flag pit stop. Everything's been under caution. Jimmy Crow sitting in that 14th spot now. All the way back in 31st position. It's going to be that guy right there in Middleton. Cody Nagels right there, he is 36th, and he's one lap down. So if there's anybody looking for a caution, it would be him, because he'll get it back. And Sebastian Marin. He said, you know what, I had fun up front, but I do believe I'm just going to work my way back to the back. And he has somewhere. He's way back here. Where'd he go? No, there he is. Still up there in that second spot. And the number 23 Toyota, the Mobile One. It says 89, but it's 84 in my telemetry, I do believe. That's going to be Randolph Richard. You can see his hot dog. His weenie looks really scared on the side of that truck. Logan led that lap. Appreciate everybody that hit the like button for the SSK boys. They do put on a good show. Every single one of these guys, I don't think they know what the word loser is. Every single one of these cats is capable of winning it. And believe you me, they drive and they drive hard. Tony Wright started 23rd. There he is. He's cracked the top 8 in that 21 machine. Some of the other guys back here riding it out, doing what he does best, just like the other veterans. Hanging out in that 34th spot, just riding around, letting the laps go down. Him and Mr. Rick Seabrands right there behind him. David Overstreet in the 46. He's 37th. He's 2 laps back. He's got a lot of work to do. Now that is how you run a Hooters paint scheme if you're going to run one. And I do not know how he got a picture of my wife on his truck. He did not clear that with me. I'm just saying, he did not. Might have to have a chat with him about that. Up front, Logan Hilton's still leading them around this place. Guy seems to have the most pressure tonight. There he sits. That's Mark Mann, because his truck owner, Mara Clark, out there on YouTube, it's her birthday today. So, he's got some pressure on him. He's currently 24th. And he might be sitting there for a reason. Winding down laps, staying out of trouble. That's the name of the game. He's had to use one fast repair already. Still up front, nothing's changed. Saying, come on, Todd, push, push, push. We're talking about that guy right there, and we know what he's doing. He's sitting back here, staying right with the draft and staying right out of trouble. We got a lot of racing to do here. Veteran move. Anything happens, he ain't gonna get ran over, and he can avoid it. Just starting into iRacing, what you're going to have to do is go to the league part of the iRacing. It'll say leagues, and then you can request to join those leagues. They will accept you or reject you. But I will say, you're going to have to get some seat time and get yourself at least a Class C or B license. Nothing but seat time, stay out of trouble. It don't matter where you finish at in these official races to get your license. All they care about is the incidents that you're in. So you can finish dead last. If you go around a whole entire race, you're going to work up your license pretty quickly. That's my advice to the newcomers. Taking a look. The MaxspeedTV truck of Mr. Cody Nagels. There he is with his unclean bedroom. But hey, it doesn't matter because he's got a really nice clean truck. Man, look at that handsome guy back there in the back, huh? He better not put a dent in my face. I got enough wrinkles. Cody, 1 lap down. He's not too worried. He knows he'll get it back. Logan being challenged right now. Finally, that top lane's getting a little bit of momentum going here. Sanchez in the 510, getting a little help from the pusher. And I do believe, and it is the 42 of Jason Kirkland. Right on the hood with him. Once you gotta line yourself up coming out of the straightaways, you can give him one good bump right here before the tri-oval. You kind of back off a little bit like he did. And then you set yourself up. Getting a little fresh air to that radiator. Now he's gonna line back up to that bumper. When he comes out of that turn, you should be right on him and shoving him all the way down that backstretch. You'll watch him, he'll work his way up. You might get one pop him before the turn, maybe. That's how you push around here. Right with Sebastian Marin, another guy that can push. Exact same thing. Watch him coming out here, the tri-oval. He'll ride right there with him. Stay right up on him. He may got one little shot right here before the turn, and he'll back off. And he'll start heading back up again towards him. Now, the guy in front, if he's driving a really great super good line, it's really hard to catch him and give him a really good push because he's not scrubbing any speed off his run because he's so smooth. A guy that's not so smooth, you can push him around the track. But even the guys that are good can screw up. That's a known fact. Hilton's led 18 laps so far. He seems to enjoy being out front, and I really can't blame him. It's about the safest place. That's why I call it the rocket chair. It's when you was a little bitty baby, your mama puts you in the arms and rocks you. Lord, I'm tired of looking at Cody. He's got to go. There we go. You as safe as you can be. Mr. Nagels, nice to see you out there, buddy. And you're right. There is nothing worse than having a scared weenie. Weenie on that truck looked like he was absolutely scared to death. Having a pretty good run so far. Patrick Gruber up at that 7th spot. Unfortunately, his twin, the 02, Seth, he can help him, but he's 2 laps back. Little bit of damage there on the 01 machine, not too bad. I had my trouble. It's back. That was fun. Anyway, what I was trying to say that you guys couldn't hear me, these 3 cats right here, now it's 4. They all stay together like they are. They're gonna have a heck of a time trying to catch these guys. And that's these guys right here. They pulled away almost 5 seconds, and they're pulling away each lap. And that's because they're staying just like they are, in a single file. Now, the guy that would love to have a caution, well, actually, all these cats back here and this bunch would kind of like to see one so they can get bunched back up again. But the problem of it is they got to stay single file as much as they can in order to catch these cats. They know how to play the game. They know if they stay single file that that pack will not catch them and cannot catch them. Plain and simple. Now the 14's hopped in and joined, but he's actually in 34th position. But these guys right here, they're doing everything in their power, and I don't know if I can actually get a way of actually showing you here, maybe. Well, let me see. It should be coming up on the stage. There. They just hit the stage. Now here these guys are coming. And now they just hit the stage. They are slowly reeling them in, but I mean slowly. You can see that top line's not really doing a whole lot. You can see the leaders going into the turn right there. They have managed to just about knock a second off their time. Sebastian Marin, what can we say? There he is. His Indian name, Paleface. Calm and cool and collected. Just kicking back and riding. Vicente Guerrero. He is 5th. Trying to see here. There he is. There's Seth Grover. He's actually 34th. They have got guys all over the place. Logan's still hanging out in the 3rd spot. There ain't nothing in the world that's going to separate these 5 trucks, and it shouldn't, because they're getting the job done. Coming across the checkered line right now. Boom. And here these guys are coming. And they are crossing right now. So they're running them down, but very slowly. And they know they're being rained down, trust me. There they are. And here they are. they're doing a good job staying out in front. "16 laps since the last pit stop. Right around 23 to 25 is when they come in. Asking if Cody's going to get a lucky dog. Actually, he is still on the lead lap, so all these cars will end up going all the way around. So he is on the lead lap, and he's in 30th position right now. There he sits. Everybody's kind of stuck where they're at. It's really strange the way they all are right now. At least until the caution comes out or the pit stop, one or the other. Paul Witt currently in the 8th spot. Having a pretty good run. There's Tony Wright in the 6th. Let's see, where's some of the guys? Mark Mann back here, he's in the 19th. Rick Seabrands is going to be 20th, and Mr. Gabe Butler bringing up the 3rd bunch. He's 21st. So you kind of got 3 different clusters out here running. Hope everybody's having a good Tuesday night with us here. The Super Speedway Kings. Never a dull moment with them, I want to tell you that. A little quick recap of your race summary. They've only had 2 cautions. They were 2 big ones, but only 2. We're looking at 22 laps to go with 14 lead changes. Right now, these cats right up here are happy campers because they ain't got nobody around them to bother them whatsoever. So what that means is when they come in and they come out on their pit stops, they should come in together and go out together. And if they do, they might be able to still keep what little bit of lead they got. 74 is definitely off the pace. Now, I don't know if that's going to throw us a caution or not. It shouldn't. There he goes. He's back up and running. Now they went all the way around here. Now they're catching up with that 3rd little cluster they got going here. Now they're going to knock on their back door right here, it looks like. You can see them slowly catching up to these guys. Mr. Black, how you doing tonight, my friend? And here comes your leaders right now. All together, too. Right in with your leader, Sebastian Marin, or as I like to call him, Paleface. He comes in, he hits his mark, he gets some tires because he's got to fill that puppy up. This will be the last stop, too, by the way. And he's right back out, and away he goes. And this time he kind of got beat. The 19 comes out in front of him. Now, your leader right now happens to be the 429 of Mr. Paul Witt. Of course, everybody's going to have to come in and get fuel eventually here. Here comes another bunch. Everybody comes in, does a really good job. That's good. Paul Witt still out front, leading it. He's got about 4 laps to go before he runs out of fuel. And these cats know exactly how much fuel they have, too. They got all these neat little apps. Tells them how much fuel they've got left, how much fuel they need to finish the race. All kinds of good stuff. And here comes Paul. Mr. Dean Wilkinson is following. And a few more guys. There's the 5'10". Sanchez, he's in with him. And that is now going to lead the 81, William Sanders. Now these guys like to run their fancy, there he is, I found it, 199. Some of these guys have their special numbers or whatever, and it just doesn't work well with iRacing. Michael Russell. Haven't heard a word from him. Quiet as a mouse. And they're going to come in for fuel now. Gabe Butler's going to be with them as well. I'm not sure if somebody blew a motor back here or what. I was seeing some smoke. He must have just locked them up. And here they come back. They will cross the line. 1, 2, 3 again. "17 laps to go. They have plenty of fuel." Now here's the ticket, and this is the neat thing. These guys can keep their little lead they've got going. Like I said, they got nobody to mess with them. It's just going to be between those three guys right there. The 95, he's not in it. He's being shown the 28th spot. But those three cats right there, the 23, the 63, and the 19, that's Marin, Hilton, and Lewis. If there's no caution, it could be right down between these three cats right here for the win tonight. Now, coming all the way back, your fourth place, Brian Wang. A little help from Eric Lowry right there behind him. And I think there's 16, Mr. Jimmy Crow. He's in 6th. He's having a good run tonight. They've got to stay together if they want to catch these guys. I'm pretty sure they would love it if the rest of these guys behind them stayed single file and hooked up with them. So you got three guys right here. And then you got these four cats up here. And I can tell you right now, there's no better pushers than these four cats right up here. They know exactly how close they need to be to each other, and they can get it done. $14 to go with the line. Mark Mann, he's worked his way up into that 7th spot. Well, we got trouble back in the back of this. That's going to bring out a caution, I do believe. Somebody went flying through the grass. I can't find him. I don't know who it was. BK Anderson's tore all to pieces right there. I don't think this is going to bring out a caution. And he brings it in. And nope, no caution. So let's see if I can go through this and actually give you an idea where everybody's going to be. Your third place guy's right there, but take a look. All the way back here. That's going to be your 4th place, and 5th, and so on. They just crossed the finish line. Now you got 2 more cats that's got to hook up with them and join in that little tag team of 4. They were smart, they would stay right in line. that's going to be the 42, I believe. It says it's the 42 anyway. I'm not seeing it on my telemetry. Take a look at this. Remember about the guy I was talking about riding in the back, staying out of trouble? And there he sets. He's got 2 fast repairs underneath his butt, and he's right now riding around in 6th place. As you can see, it's clear sailing up there. Those cats are way up there. Over 5.5 seconds. So it does, unless the caution comes out. Yeah, I spoke way too soon, didn't I? There's the 74 is involved in this one. And that's going to bring everybody bunched right back up together. See if we can figure this one out. 74. We saw him spinning. Let's see. He's getting awful close to the groover right there. And hopefully he doesn't try to push him going into the turn. Nope. He's going to go up kind of high. He's going to come right down, and I'm going to probably guess he's going to tap the 41, and he does. So the 41 caused this big one. Apparently the waste track wasn't wide enough for him. Or the 74, I mean. And then that's when everything starts to happen again. A lot of guys involved. But you can watch it. Comes right down there and nails the 41. And when he does, he sends them all a-flying. So if there's an SSK Bad Boy trailer, he's going to have a seat filled, reserved for him. Because that was a no-no. Now, I know 3 cats that are crying right now. And that's going to be Sebastian Heron, the 23, the 63 of Logan Hilton, and Mr. Daniel Lewis. Because that nice, wonderful lead that they had for about, I don't know, 20-some laps, well, it's down to nothing. El Zippo. They do not need to come in for fuel. They're doing absolutely fine right where they're at. And there's your top 5, Marin, Hilton, Lewis, Mark Mann up into the 4th spot. And Mr. Dean Wilkinson is going to be your top 5. Talk to me, Seabass.
Hey, Bobby, how you doing?
You know what? I almost... Whoops. I put Cody's face on there. Hang on, I got you. There you are. Waved everybody. Make sure we got you. Yep, that's you. Barely can see you.
Yeah?
Yeah, we're going to have to call...
Here, let me turn on the lights for you.
There you go. Otherwise, you're going to have a nickname, Indian nickname, Paleface, because all we can see is just your face. That's all we can see. But anyway, I think I heard you and Logan and the 19 there of Lewis actually cry a little bit when that caution came out, because you guys had it. It was between you 3. It was over.
Yeah, you know, I stayed out a few laps after to kind of secure that we were good for the end on fuel. So when we pitted and I knew that yellow didn't come out, that would screwed us, I was kind of, you know, I was hoping it would go green to the end because, yeah, like you said, it would have been one of us three to get the win. But oh well. I mean, these things happen, but we can still try and get the victory here.
Oh yeah, no doubt about it. The good news is well, your pusher is now going to be up top.
Yeah, I don't know. I kind of like Logan being behind me because he's a tough guy to beat.
I'll tell you what, he is tough, there's no doubt. But you know what? You got quite a bit of company there behind you now. Mark Mann's back there. Daniel Lewis has been with you. Now Brian Wang's back up here now. So yeah, the boys are starting to come up here. So, well, I'm going to let you go, and good luck. And hopefully you can pull this thing off.
Yep. Thank you, guys. Hope everybody watching is having a good time.
We'll talk to you later.
See ya.
Always fun talking with Sebastian. At least now we can see him. Now they brought everything all nice and tight again. Just how everybody... well, I know there's a lot of them. There was no way they would have caught those three. Actually, 5. But the 3, that mattered. There's no way it was going to catch them. So that caution was a huge blessing to about half this field, 3/4 of the field. Mark Mann, let's talk about him, shall we? There he is. He started 10th. He'd been way back into the back. And now he's all the way up here. He's in that 4th spot. His truck owner, Mara Clark, out on YouTube. It's her birthday. So maybe he can win it for her. Here we go. Super Speedway Kings, Tuesday night, MaxspeedTV coming at ya. And right now is when things are going to get down and dirty. Logan up on that top line looking for the push. Wow, 4 wide there for a moment. 3 wide for sure. That's going to be fun. So far, so good. Nobody got too much trouble over that one. Up on that high line, I can just about guarantee you that number is going to be an 01 or an 02, and it is. That will be Mr. Gruber. Patrick, he's got a little bit of help now. Might make things a little bit interesting. Logan drops all the way down to the bottom, and I mean, I'm not too sure, but he might have took the paint right off the bumper of the 23 of Sebastian Marin. And that leaves Mark Mann up there, and I can tell you right now, he is praying, screaming for the 07 of Brian Wayne to hit me, baby, and hit me hard. And keep on hitting me. And hit me again, but this time put some stank on it. Wants to shove him all the way up to get him up there into that rocking chair. Peeking out, going a little 3 wide action back here in the back. That might get ugly right there. They're getting a little wiggly. So far, so good. Still 3 wide. We got 3 wide behind them, too. Come back here a little bit. Look at these cats. They're all over the place. That's going to bring out a caution. BK is going to go sideways, and that's going to definitely bring out the caution right there. Let's see where all this mess took place at, because I'm not really sure. I think it's somewhere up in here. I could be wrong. I don't know. But we're going to look. A lot of 3-wide action going on up there, up in the front. No, that's not where it happened at either. Actually, they touched up there and they hung on to it. But the 81, they just got bunched up. You can see where it happened at up front. The kitty cat machine, I do believe that's going to be Mr. Michael Russell. I'm not sure, though. I could be wrong there. Let me see. Yep. They touch, and you're still trying to hang on to it. Well, the problem with that is you lose all that momentum, and everybody's checking up behind you. And BK just gets caught and turned, and man, somebody took one heck of a ride. I mean, they took a heck of a ride. I don't know who it was. I do believe it might have been that 74 machine right there, Robert Jordan, I think. Let's see. He's turned and away he just hangs right onto the fence as the groover goes over. Yeah, he's stuck. Not good. So we're going to line it back up and we're going to do it again. You can see them all hanging out down at the bottom. They have plenty of fuel. Not an issue. Hilton. Mark Man. Mara, you've probably got everything that you possibly can have crossed right now. Probably look like he came out of a yoga class or something. But man, second, Marin, third, Wang, and Lewis. Now, the ones that's got a shot still has a shot. Vicente Guerrero is 6th, Tony Wright 7th, 8th, Dean Wilkinson 9th, Jackson Holbrook, and Mr. Paul Witt. Any one of these top 10 guys can get the job done. They got enough time. You're watching Super Speedway Kings coming right at you, MaxspeedTV, on a Tuesday night. Oh, isn't that cute? Somebody decided to go that way. Aren't they silly? Some of the guys has got their work cut out for them. Don't count him out. And I'm talking about Mr. Gabe Butler right here. He's back in the 18th, and I'm telling you, if anybody can come up and challenge for the lead in 2 laps, he can do it. Michael Russell sitting back in the 19th. Todd's 5th. All these guys, they're going to be driving their little hearts out here these last few laps. Super Speedway Kings, look them up. Always a full venue. Only league I know where you actually, you got to be fast with a button to get into the thing just to be able to race. Jimmy Grove puts on a great league. Anybody that's anybody is in the SSK leagues, let me tell you. A lot of big hitters out here playing. Lights out on the pace car. All right, here we go. Get your drink of water. If you got gloves, get them on tight. If you're wearing a harness, make sure you're strapped in nice and tight. And if you are, you're scrubbing your monkey because it's a simulator. Green Flag Racing, we're back at it again. SSK, Max Speed TV. Already 3 wide back here in the back. Now they settle back down into the 2 wide. Hilton down in the bottom. Being pushed by the 23 of Sebastian Marin. Those two have been worked together all race long. Now you got yourself a 3-truck train up there on the top trying to get it going. Trying to get Mark Mann up there. The 19's been up here all night long as well, Daniel Lewis. A little bit of separation now between these 6 trucks and the ones in the back. Mark Mann, always a bridesmaid, never a bride. At least when I'm broadcasting. But here he is. And I know he's driving his heart out right now and love to get a victory, especially tonight. For Mara's birthday, already 3 wide. Wilkinson's going to take it up front. White flag, this is it. What's going to happen? Doing a little bit of blocking right there. They're getting together. They're bumping and touching. They're hitting in the back. And that is the end of that tune. A lot of people died. Some went to hell, some went to heaven. There's a lot of it. Wow, but your winner is going to be Logan Hilton. And, well, if I can do it here, I don't think I actually have the ability to do it on this one. No, I do not. But anyway, we'll let you see it. Here they come. You can see them already turning and wrecking. And that close, folks. I mean, that close. I wish I could get another angle at that, but I can't do it. Well, I guess I can, if you can see it. But there you go. That's how close that race was. It doesn't get any closer than that. I'm telling you, that's like a cat hair. That's close. But anyway, there's your winner. Logan Hilton in the 63. We will be back. Have a chance to talk to some of these guys right after this.
We got big time problems with that motor, buddy. Hey, just between you and me, the idea is to avoid the other cars. Congratulations! You just set the sport back 30 years with that move. That move will put you in the Hall of Shame. You keep doing stuff like that and we're going to lose our sponsor. Looks like that's it for us today. Now I know why you got canned by your old team. It's over. We can't fix that damage. Looks like your car is toast. You'll need a tow back to pit lane Press and hold your reset button and we'll come and get you.
Well, we're back once again. Unbelievable. I mean, that finish was like by a tad. I got our second place guy right here. I'm able to talk to him, so that's a start of things. But I think we got quite a few back in here now. Logan's in here. I got a few of them in here we can chat with, I guess. But Sebastian, number 2, man.
Yeah, one away, but heck, that was a great race, so I can't be too upset with that.
No, that was a really good race. I mean, close, buddy. Real close. Clean racing. I thought she's going to pull it off there for a second.
Yeah, so did I. I had 50 tape, but I think when Logan came up, I think Mark didn't know who to push, so we kind of hesitated. So we kind of both stalled out, and Logan got it by a hair. So I mean, it was close.
Congratulations, pal. Who do you want to thank tonight?
I want to thank you, Bobby, for putting on the broadcast. Jimmy, obviously putting on this league, the boot knockers, and how about we thank Logan for racing clean, racing hard. He's a great competitor, and I'm glad I can race against him.
Oh, good job. You got yourself some points, and you made it pretty exciting. We'll catch you later down the road, my friend.
Yeah, see ya.
All righty. Well, let's see. I ain't got the 3rd place guy, but we got the 4th place guy. How about you talk to me, Vincente Guerrero, the Italian stallion?
What's going on, Bobby?
Hey, I'm going to tell you what, pretty good job, man. 4th place with all these guys. You started 33rd, not too shabby.
Yeah, not too shabby. It's fun.
Yeah, as a matter of fact, you only had to use one of your fast repairs, didn't you?
Yeah, and yeah, because I was leading a pack not too long ago, and we weren't going anywhere, and so I just said I better use up my fast when we last pitted.
Well, you did a good job, bud. Come in 4th place, got yourself a few points right there. Nice job. And who do you want to thank for sending you down the road?
I want to thank you for putting on this broadcast, and you know, Jimmy, especially Jimmy. I know he deals with all kinds of shit here, but he does what he loves, I guess, because he keeps doing it. And I love racing with the best, so that's why I like racing with you guys.
That's the SSK is the best. Anybody who is anybody is an SSK. So you're somebody. Oh, congratulations, buddy. I'll talk to you next week.
Thanks, Bobby. See you.
All right. Logan.
Hi.
Impressive, son.
Thank you very much.
Very, very good job. I was talking to Seabass here earlier when you guys had that 5-second lead amongst everybody else. And I think on a quiet evening, I could hear all you guys go, oh, when the caution came out, because basically it was just between you 3 cats out there because you were gone.
Yeah, whenever I saw the caution come out, I think all of us just went, oh man, because we had a really good lead there, but in a way I'm kind of happy the caution came out. It made it more competitive for the end there, and it just made a better finish for everybody watching at home.
Well, it was definitely a good finish. I'm going to tell you that right now. Heck of a job, fella. And I do believe you're 18 now, right?
Turning 18 this July.
Is this July you're going to be 18? Man, oh man.
Yeah.
I remember when we first were racing, you was, I think, 15.
I think that would be about right, yeah.
Yeah, well, I'll tell you what. You may be 17 going on 18, but you got the nerves of steel of a 40-year-old guy because nothing shakes you, man. Good job on the win. Congratulations, and who do you want to thank?
First, I want to thank you guys over here at MaxspeedTV for putting on the broadcast. I want to thank Alliance Motorsports tonight. I want to thank Sebastian for having a good race with me and being all clean. I'd like to also thank Nexus Esports, Splash and Go Graphics for making this awesome paint scheme. And I also just wanted to say thanks to Jimmy Crow for putting on the race, and also we got Roto Pro coming up in the next week here at Daytona, first race at Daytona. This is a big race for me to get some practice in for that, see what our setups are like, and yeah, it worked out pretty good. So I'm excited to get the Road to Pro season started and hopefully make it to the Coke Series next year.
All right, my friend. Good luck and congratulations on your win. Jimmy, what do you got to say?
Congratulations, Logan. Awesome win. Appreciate you coming out and racing. Overall, a really good race by the drivers. Appreciate you, Logan. Good luck on that road to pro. You and Sebastian look like a dynamic duo. We'll probably see y'all rubbing elbows on Monday nights, and I'll be tuning in for that. And shout out to these drivers. Bobby, while you were out sick with all that, we had a Daytona race here with 55 drivers, and we got green flag pit stops. Tonight we got some green flag pit stops in with a full field. So hats off to the drivers, and I appreciate all them coming out and racing. Happy birthday, Mira. Like to dedicate this race to my dad, and then a friend of mine, Miss Angela, passed away on the same day my dad did it this past year. And shout out to her family and her son that we're good friends too. So all that, and appreciate everybody coming out and racing, guys.
Well, to give you a quick race summary there, Mr. Crow, only 4 cautions tonight. That was it, with 18 lead changes. Overall, a pretty darn good race.
Yeah, I mean it's open set. It's a different animal than fixed set. Everybody having the same setups. I mean it wasn't the most exciting race, but it was a good clean race. And again, appreciate everybody coming out. It was nice being in Discord tonight, not listening to somebody complain through the whole race and all that crap that you got to deal with.
It's like
So it
being
was
married. It's like being married to 40 women, isn't it?
Yeah, so it was real enjoyable racing tonight. I appreciate everybody coming out and racing.
All right, you take care, and we'll catch you on next Tuesday. Same thing, same time, same place. Everybody, Super Speedway Kings coming right here. Good job, Jimmy. Everybody else, nice job. We will end up talking to you guys next week. Remember, out on YouTube, Super Speedway Kings, look them up. It's the only speedway that I know where you got to push a button just to be able to get into the race, and that's just the first step. If you get lucky enough to be fast enough with your finger, then you got to go out and race 40 of these cats.
Yep, and don't forget to join us this Friday for Friday Night Fights, SSK Xfinity League, sponsored by Fort Worth Screen Printing and Mr. John Big Texas Garrett on MaxspeedTV.
And look out, because Friday Night Fights, we don't call that Friday Night Fights for nothing. That's when all the gloves come off and they just get together with the teams and they just have a blast. If you're a Karen, you don't want to be in the Friday Night Fights, because man, you'll be crying within the first 5 laps. It is a blast. These guys really know how to beat and bang with each other. They know how to get the job done, and they just flat out have a good time. So Friday night, check us out. Friday Night Fights. Bobby, MaxspeedTV, everybody be safe out there. Remember, this is 2022. Now's the time you hug your loved ones and tell them you love them. In the meantime, everybody be safe out there till next week. We'll see ya.